So welcome to Sivias and Paw's video gaming channel. Tonight we're going to be doing a playthrough of Legends of Grimrock 2. Pa, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Pa.
That's Pa.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, here it is.
So this is Legends of Grimrock 2. We're going to be doing a classic playthrough. So we're not going to be using the in-game map. We're going to be drawing our own map. And, and Pa is taking on the responsibility of the map while I fight the creatures. He's all up in it. All right. So we'll do a new game. We're going to create our own characters, and we're going to do old school mode. We're not going to do Iron Man and single-use crystals because I think that's too difficult, even for me. I think this will be a good casual playthrough of the game and allow us to have mistakes,
Sure.
but also make it fun because we have to draw our own map. So we're going to do it on normal difficulty as well. I've played a little bit of it already, and it's not too challenging, at least not at the start, but I'm sure it will get more difficult as we go. So we'll just add our characters first. What should we name our first character? What should he be? Let's make the first two guys the front row. So this will kind of come into play once we start playing. Our character encompasses just a single square, right? So there's just the front two guys are in the front of the square, and the back two guys are in the back of the square. So the front two guys are melee characters.
So 4 guys in a square?
4 guys in our square, yeah. We are 4 people, and but we consume a single space as we move through the game. And
we start off with 4 guys?
We start off with 4 guys. We're going to create our own characters right now.
The 4 guys?
We can just play the game and they'll just give us characters, but this was more fun.
Yeah.
We gotta make our own characters.
Absolutely.
So this first guy,
Pooba. P-O-O-B-A-H.
Pooba. I like it. Let's make him this guy. Yeah. He'll be a human. We can be a human, an insectoid, a lizardman, a minotaur, or a ratling.
Human.
The human, he gets experience 10% faster.
Then who?
Everyone else. So insectoids get an extra strength, dexterity -2, vitality -2, and power +2.
Okay.
But his chance of getting body parts injured is reduced by 50%. So I guess you can have individual body parts take damage. That's interesting.
Oh yeah.
Lizardmen get +2 dexterity, -2 willpower. So they're agile. They're good at ranged weapons, but they're not good with magic. Willpower is a magic point. We'll go over that right here.
Okay.
So strength increases carrying capacity, fire resistance, and damage you deal with most melee weapons and throwing weapons.
When you damage someone else.
Yeah. So this guy, because he's a frontline fighter, he's gonna have some strength. So we'll give him some strength. We've got 8 attributes to spend. So we'll go up to 14.
So how many points you got to deal with?
The second one is dexterity. It affects accuracy, evasion, shock resistance, and damage you deal with missile weapons. So these guys are really good, like bow shooters, ranger types, right? But evasion is good for a frontline guy, so that he doesn't have to, take the hits. He can just evade them.
Dodge them.
Right. So we'll put a couple of points into dexterity. Vitality is going to be important. Of course, it's going to be health and poison resistance, as well as health regeneration. So we'll put a couple of points into that as well.
Okay.
And then willpower increases cold resistance and energy regeneration rates, as well as energy points. He's not going to be using that much, so I think we should put our last 2 points into. Well, let's put 13 there and strength 15.
You want to leave it at 10?
Yeah, willpower we can leave at 10. We could, I can't go any lower than 10.
Right.
I would probably take points out because he's not going to use much energy, I don't imagine. But
So how many points did you have to work with?
5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 total.
Oh, 10 total.
So I put 5, 2, and 3 because he has 10 around the board. So he's got some resistances as well. Good for you. He's not very resistant to cold, but oh well.
Yeah.
Protection 0. This will get from.
But you can change it later, right?
Yeah, we'll get armor. Will give us
and
protection.
then build.
Yep. We get a couple of traits as well. Evasions, these are just our actual stats that will change with the game.
Okay.
So let's take a look at traits. Any of the white ones we can take. The gray ones are given only to those
Let me see him.
styles. So aggressive, damage plus 4. It's not bad. It's not bad. Aura, energy, he gets 20 plus energy.
So that's like giving life.
It's like like mana, like the energy you need to spend to cast spells. So he wouldn't need
high,
that.
Right? Plus
20 is quite a bit. Cold-blooded, you're naturally resistant to cold. I don't think we're gonna worry about resistances quite yet.
Right.
Max carrying capacity is increased by 25. He doesn't really need that either, because I think I'm gonna make the archer, the ranger.
Somebody else can carry.
The ranger will probably carry stuff.
Sure.
Balance
them.
Yeah. Evasive, evasion plus 5. It's pretty nice. Currently, I think I have evasion 2, so that's quite a bit.
Okay.
We can't get
These
fast
are what's
metabolism.
or what you can get.
These are what I have to choose from. I can put 2 traits in here, and the first one I'm selecting now.
Oh, I see.
The second
I
one
see.
is the same list, but I get a second one.
I see.
So healthy, he gets plus 2 vitality. I wonder what the conversion of vitality to actual life is. So I have 75 health, 13 vitality, so it's 5 points per vitality, so that's 10 health for healthy. Yeah.
So you got 2.
Strength plus 2, that'd be pretty good. He does more damage that way, right?
So when it says plus 2 and you already have 15.
If I had 15, I would be at 17.
Oh, so you could add 2 more
so
to it.
if I did muscular, now it's 17 points.
I got it. Okay.
Poison resistance, natural armor, protection, that'd be pretty good. Maybe for a second point. I think the first one would be muscular to get that extra damage for this guy would be pretty good. Willpower plus 2, we don't need it. Agile, dexterity plus 2, not bad. I think I would rather put that on the archer in the back row to make him hit more often, do more damage. Resist fire, 25, that's a lot of
What's that under?
fire resistance. Huh?
What category is that under? I mean,
This is just a trait.
I know, but 25, you add 25 to what? To
What I have
dexterity?
currently? Fire 10, so I'd have 35 resistance to fire.
Okay, but maybe you don't know that yet.
Yeah.
I would wait.
I don't, will I need it? Who knows?
Right, especially
Right.
at the beginning of the game.
Exactly. Fast learner, you gain experience points 10% faster. That's a pretty good one.
I like that one.
That snowballs you.
Yes.
This is in addition.
I remember that was in Wizardry. These things, not as many, but similar things to this were in Wizardry. So you could, and I was playing it right. You know, like you just logically figure this would be a good thing for him to have.
Yeah. Martial training. You are trained to use a wide variety of weapons. Melee attacks gain 7 accuracy. That's pretty good. That's
So
actually a really good one.
if you attempt melee attempts, so if you attempt.
Yeah, when you swing is an attempt.
Right, so you are trained to use a wide variety of melee attempts. Melee attacks gain accuracy.
Yeah, so you're more likely to hit and you have more weapon.
I like it,
and that's
especially in the front.
Right. Skilled, you gain 1 extra point at the first level.
Okay.
So I get another skill point. We still have to do skill points for this guy.
Right.
It may only be used to raise a skill from 0 to 1.
But that might be a lot, no?
Yeah. Well, I get to start a skill with that. You know.
Oh, cool.
I can't put one into an existing one, but I can start one with it. Health plus 20, toughness. I think I like martial training. That's a really good one. And then maybe natural armor, 5 extra protection. Or muscular,
yeah, he's
2
in
more
front.
damage.
I would have protection before muscular. He's pretty strong already, ain't he? Being human and all.
Well, he's got 15 points. And what I really should do is I should probably go muscular. Because we've got martial training that's giving us more accuracy with our weapon. So logically, if we are going to hit more often,
need the muscular as much.
No, well, if we hit more often, it makes sense that we should hit harder.
Oh, got it.
You know what I mean?
Oh, got it. Yeah, that makes sense.
So
for sure,
he'll be doing a lot of damage in the front row. He's going to be a little bit softer, a little bit weaker, but we can put armor on him.
Yeah.
And try to get it
as time goes.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to take a sea trip.
I almost want to put an extra point in vitality because of it and get him up to 80 health.
Are you trying to get 80 out of
Yeah,
80?
I think that's pretty good. He'll be in the front row, so we'll put an extra point in, but he's getting a lot of extra damage. Sweet.
Yes, I agree.
Okay,
That's
so
good.
skills. We've got 2 skills. We should probably look towards melee stuff. So magic, we don't really have to worry about. Dodge is a decent one. Armor is a pretty good one. I think our second guy should be the armor dude.
Why though? Why wouldn't you want the first guy to be the armor dude?
Because there's 2 guys in the front.
Oh.
2 guys in the front, 2 guys in the back.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was in a row.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 2x2.
So you're saying that the second guy should have a shield,
Well, actually, I think this.
or one of the 2 in the front.
So yeah, this guy, I think we should actually make, instead of a human, we should make him a minotaur, because then he starts with 80 health. So he's got as much health as this guy, without any points put into anything.
So I picture the Minotaur jumping up in front of the human to protect him.
That won't ever happen. But yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
That won't happen because it's static. Our character is just in its place. So if somebody comes up and hits us from behind, the guys in the back take damage.
Okay.
Somebody hits us from the front guys take damage. Somebody hits us from the left, only the left 2 take damage.
Okay, I didn't understand that. That's huge.
Yeah, it'll make more sense once we get into the game.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Because it looked more flowing than that when I looked at the graphics.
Oh yeah, and it does. They kind of mix the 2. You'll see a lot. It'll make a lot more sense once we get in. But we just gotta,
and then maybe redo this after we do a session.
Yeah.
Redo this, and you can understand your characters better.
Yeah. So I'll just.
And you can, right? You can redo this at any time. No.
Yeah, well, we can always.
What we're doing right now, you can do it any time.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pick these races because I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Okay.
But we still gotta go through. So I got the front 2. These 2 guys. These are my melee damage dealer, and this guy's gonna be my health and damage dealer.
Got it.
I think I'm gonna put a big mace in his hand or something.
And he's more like the shield.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they will both take damage equally, which is why I put extra health into him. But what I can do is I can put armor on him first, and let this guy have less armor. So all the armor that I get will go into this guy, and then this guy will be just naturally healthy, so I can get the damage that I want while putting armor on him.
Oh, God.
And then later I can put armor on him.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that one's naturally healthy, so that gives him an advantage.
Right. So I can use my items to make my guy that does a lot of damage now stronger.
Right.
And then this guy can just kind of survive until I get more stuff in him. So this dude is going to be my ratling. He's going to sit in the back. He's going to like shoot bows and arrows and stuff. And then this guy, this insectoid guy, is going to do our magic. He's going to do the spells.
Yeah, or spying or whatever.
Right.
Okay, so now tell me their all 4 of their whatever they are, human.
So this guy's a human. Yep, he's a human. He's a fighter, so he gets 60 health plus 7 per level, energy 30 plus 3 per level. Special attacks with melee weapons take half the time to build up and cost 25% less energy. So he gets to do a special attack with his weapon faster, and it costs less.
Got it. So how about do you collect money in this game, gold or whatever?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. Maybe
okay,
there
so
might
the
be
second guy?
So the second guy, we're not going to make him a fighter. So we've got a fighter. Actually, oh man, they have a lot more classes than... Maybe we should rethink this. Okay.
Okay.
So our first guy can be a fighter. Let's make him some sort... Okay, so these are the options. An alchemist has health 50, energy 50, gets a lot of health per level, 6. Herbs in the inventory multiply, so... Wow, the
as
growth
you play
rate.
The game?
So yeah, as you pick stuff up, yeah, they grow in your pack.
Yes. I was gonna. Okay.
Firearms have 50% less chance to malfunction. So this guy actually, we should make our rat in the background. He can hold all of our herbs, and he can shoot firearms.
The fighter? I mean the human you're talking?
No, the rat. We can here. Let's just make him an alchemist. We might change that up, but for now we'll make him an alchemist.
Like magic, spells, and stuff.
Well, he's gonna be not really spells. So he's gonna shoot weapons and throw like ninja stars and stuff.
Okay.
But he's gonna be an alchemist, so he can mix up
Like Breaking Bad.
potions. We can make potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can be what's his name? Clark something. I don't remember. Oops, hold on. Just check to see if our stream is actually running. So we got Puba, our human. We might want to change him to a fighter. So barbarian. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. Okay. There we go. So our fighter. We can be a barbarian. He gets 80 health plus 10 per level. That's probably what we should make our.
Does that mean when you
Minotaur.
finish a level, you get 10 more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every level he gets 10 extra health.
Okay.
So that's a lot. Energy
Yeah.
30 plus 3 per level, so it's not very much. And he gets 1 strength for every level. So his damage goes up every level as well as his health.
Okay.
So we should probably make our Minotaur barbarian.
Uh-huh.
That sounds like a pretty good idea. A lot of health. And 100 health. Man, just without any points into him. He's awesome.
Make him what, you said? Make him barbarian?
He's a barbarian, yep.
Okay, got it.
Barbarian, as a barbarian, you do not care about finesse in combat. Instead, you rely on raw power and speed.
Meat axe. He's a meat axe.
Fresh meat. So, okay, battle mage. As a battle mage, you are comfortable with fighting in the front row as well as blasting with spells from the back row. Health 50, energy 50, 5 and 5 per level. Weighted of equipped armor is reduced by 50%, so his armor doesn't cost as much.
Row.
Not necessarily. He's pretty. He's not super
Vulnerable.
sweet. Yeah, he's 50 health starting, which is not all that great.
And the human is how many health?
Well, we're choosing a class. This is what's determining it. So,
I'm sorry. Okay.
So base health, I guess 20 because I know. Well, I have points put into it in muscular training and stuff. So, this just determines your base stats.
Right. I got it. So if you were in the front, though, you would want to have high health.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. You want to be able to take damage. Yep. So we'll keep going through it. Farmer. As a farmer, you do not command great powers. And you do not know how to wield a sword. Instead, you are familiar with digging ditches for irrigation and the growth cycles of pit root plants, basically everything a successful adventurer would never need. Health 30, energy 30, so he's really, really weak. You receive no skill points at the first level. Instead of slaying monsters, you gain experience points by eating food. Let's just skip it. Fighter, this is what our guy was before. Health 60, energy 30. Special attacks with melee weapons take half the time to build up and cost 25% less energy. That's pretty cool. We might make him that. But we also have a knight. Health 60, 7 per level. The other guy had 67 per level, so they both have the same health. Energy 3 per level, 3 per level. Yep, same as the other guy. Protection plus 1, so he gets some natural armor.
Okay.
Weight of equipment is reduced by 50%, so all of his armor that he has on is reduced by 50% weight. There's weight in the game as well. You can only carry so much stuff.
Right, yeah.
Evasion bonus of equipped shields is increased by 50%. Oh, so if you're using a shield, your evasion goes up. It's pretty nice.
So if you don't use a shield, your evasion will
you won't get that benefit.
So if you use a shield, your evasion goes up. It's like you're hiding. So it's like he's a little dude.
Yeah.
He hides behind the
He
shield.
can use his shield to kind of navigate the battle.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Rogue. As a rogue, you are a stealthy warrior who prefers to use ranged weapons or light melee weapons. Health 45, 5 per level. Energy 45 per level. When dual wielding, you suffer only 25% penalty to weapon damage, which is normally 40%.
What's dual wielding? Like
holding
both hands?
holding a dagger in both hands. Yep.
Oh, got it.
Cha-cha. And if you are a rogue and you're dual wielding, because normally you don't get 100% damage from both those weapons when you have dual wielding. You get 40%, but if you're a rogue, you get only 25% penalty.
From each?
Yeah.
So that's 50.
Well, it's overall weapon damage. It's just a percentage.
25.
25%.
Okay,
damage
so
reduction.
my question is this. I got a question. I got a good question. A rogue or whatever it is you choose, once you choose that, does that character have to be that for the rest of the game?
Yes.
So this is really important.
Our decisions that we're making now will affect the rest of the game.
And we'll always only have 4.
Yes.
So this is really important.
This is really important.
And how many choices are there? Rogue, whatever. How many choices are there?
There's also a wizard.
Okay.
He has health 35, energy 50, willpower plus 2. So he gets willpower gives him more mana points.
Okay.
And he can cast spells without having a staff. Normally you need a staff.
We might have to find a staff, right? We don't have one now.
We will find a staff.
Okay, but we don't have one now.
We don't. We start with nothing.
We have nothing?
No weapons, no armor.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We start in tatters.
Awesome.
We're prisoners that broke off of a ship.
I love this. It's like evolution, you know? So my question is this. Wizard, mage, blah, blah, blah. How many choices are there?
Well, we get 4 characters.
Right.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 classes.
Okay, so it's 100% more.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 races that each have their own stats.
Okay, I got to get this because I really think this is important.
Okay.
So, in the front, I would say you need defense and strength. And in the back, you need spells, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
spies, whatever.
So that's kind of what we're doing. So this first guy's going to be a fighter. He's got 80 health.
Okay.
He does a lot of damage with his sword.
Perfect.
The second guy's a barbarian. He's got a ton of health.
Okay.
And we haven't put any points into him yet, but we will.
Okay, what about his defense?
We still have to spend skill points for this guy. Well, that's all going to come.
Oh, okay.
It's protection. Protection is how much physical damage you can take from armor or stats and traits.
So is there any interaction between the players, between the characters? Like, does one protect the other, or is that just built into the game?
It's just built into the game.
Okay, so that doesn't come into play.
No, he
like
can't
this
really...
This guy protects this guy.
No. Well, there might be skills or something like that later, but nothing inherent.
Okay, got it. Okay, so this is really important.
You can switch inventory from one character to the next. So if like the guy in the back has all the potions, you can drag and drop.
Yeah, I used to do that. I remember doing that.
Yeah.
And the guys in the back were weak. They didn't have a lot of armor. And they had a lot of magic and they had a lot of spells.
Yeah. So
to protect them, it seemed as if my front guys would protect the back guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this, I'm gonna take some liberty and this guy right here. His name's gonna be Ticklick.
Okay.
He's a rat.
Okay.
He's an alchemist.
He looks like a rat.
Should we make him an alchemist or should we make him a rogue?
Let me see them both.
Okay, so an alchemist, he has health 50, energy 50.
Okay.
Herbs in the inventory multiply. So when we pick up herbs, they will start growing.
Okay.
And the growth rate is determined by the number of steps we take. So every time we take a step, it
grows.
Well, it has,
time.
After so many steps, it'll grow.
Got it.
Instead of if you stand there for 6 hours, nothing will happen.
Right.
Firearms have a 50% less chance to malfunction. So when he's shooting a weapon,
accuracy.
Well, because sometimes his gun can break.
Oh, okay.
Or malfunction, he has to wait for it to reload.
Is that low or high?
Well, there's a chance for that to happen. I don't know what the chance is, but it is now. If I choose alchemist, that chance is reduced by half.
Got it.
So whatever chance there is, it's only 50%.
Got it.
It could depend on weapon. Maybe a shitty weapon has a greater chance to break than a really nice one. So, but that chance is halved by 50. Or
this is awesome! I love this game. I'm having so much fun.
Or should we do a rogue? So rogue has a little bit less health, a little bit less energy. I think the other guy was 50-50.
Okay.
Alchemist 50-50, 6 and 4 per level. The rogue is 45 health, 40 energy, and only 5 and 5 per level. So his base stats are lower. But when he dual wields, he only suffers. So the dual wielding may not matter because he's in the back row. So he's probably going to have a bow or a gun. But a plus 1% chance per level to score a crit with missiles or throwing weapons. So every time he levels, he increases his chance to critical strike.
That's really good.
That is pretty good.
But does that sound like the guy that'd be in the back row to you?
Well, they kind of give you the two opposing options. You either have the chance to crit with missile weapons, or you can do a wield. You can do one or the other to get the bonuses from his class.
I know what you mean. And I remember that from the game too, which is kind of crazy. You can balance them, you know. I remember putting fighters in the front, you know, because they're fighters.
Yeah.
And spies and magicians in the back.
Yeah. So we'll make him an alchemist. That way we can do the herb thing and the gun thing will be cool.
So he's an alchemist and a
ratling.
Okay, let me just read the ratling again.
Strength -4, dexterity +2. So his strength is down, but his evasion and chance to hit and stuff, that's all really high.
Got it.
He doesn't.
Evasion +2, that's good.
He can carry more. So because he's a rat, he can carry stuff. He's a pack rat.
And he can't get any diseases.
And he can't get diseases. So we're going to put all of our herbs on him. He'll be able to carry more of them. Sweet.
We'll put all our herbs on him now.
And his name is Ticklick.
I love that name.
So let's
Ticklick and Puma.
let's give him a bunch of dexterity. We don't really have to give him
vitality.
Well, we should probably give him a couple of points.
I would say strength for sure. Dexterity.
Well, strength.
Yes.
Strength. The only way he is going to get any value from strength. Well, carrying capacity. So yeah, more carrying capacity.
So how does
throwing weapons? So we should put a couple of points.
But let me ask you this: will his strength will grow, right, as the game proceeds? Yeah. Okay.
Presumably.
Yeah, that's how it was in wizardry.
Yeah, right. So maybe we'll put a couple of health points in there as well.
Okay.
So 9, 17 dexterity. We maxed out his dexterity, which is awesome because that's how much damage he deals with missile weapons and his accuracy. So he'll be more accurate and do more damage.
Totally.
He'll be able to carry a bit more, and he'll have some extra health just in case because we don't want him to be super squishy. Otherwise, we lose him, and that sucks. So as a trait, so we have all of the other traits that we could have had before, except we now can have mutation, which is a rattling only. One of your attribute scores chosen randomly increases by 1 when you gain a new level. So every time you level, we can have one of his stats, his attributes, strength.
We can choose.
No, it's random.
Okay.
If we get this trait, but one of those goes up by 1 every level.
Got it. That's cool. That's really cool.
In addition to any other
promotion
points that go up.
Yeah, got it.
So that's pretty interesting.
So that's different from wizardry.
Yeah.
Wizardry had nothing like that. It was just really, pattern.
Carrying capacity increased by 25 and food consumption rate decreased.
But that's
by
good,
25.
though. You want his carrying capacity because we might have to carry a lot. He's already good, right? I'm just wondering.
Well, we can give him...
Wouldn't you add an attribute he already has to him?
Yeah. So we're going to get Agile, which gives him even more dexterity.
Okay.
So he's going to go from 17 to 19. That's pretty sweet.
Nice.
Willpower, poison resistance, natural armor, muscular, healthy, evasive, no, endurance. So maybe endurance.
Endurance,
so really,
you carry stuff. Strong mind, no. Poison resistance.
So we should either do aggressive to give more damage. We should do endurance to give him more carrying capacity and less food requirements.
Can you give both?
Or
you can't give both.
Or we should do mutation.
Okay, I like mutation, but you can't do. You have to do one or the other. You can't mix these.
So the first one we only get 2.
Oh, okay, got it.
The first one was agile. So
okay, I would say mutation.
Mutation.
I would say
sweet. Let's do it. Okay, let's talk about our big guy in the front friend. We'll call him. What should we call him?
Which guy is this now?
This is the barbarian minotaur.
Wait, this is him?
Yep.
I mean, he's the second?
Yep.
He's in the front. We just did him?
That guy was in the back.
That's what we just did.
Yeah, the bottom 2 guys are in the back.
We didn't do him yet.
Nope. He's going to be our mage.
We're doing him now.
Yep.
Got it.
So, what should we name him? Should we name him Worf? Like
Shamgar.
Shamgar.
He looks like a freaking beast. Yes. I like Shamgar. I don't know where that came from.
Oh, we still have to do skills for these 2 characters as well. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
We'll look at all the skills together.
Yeah, this is good.
Okay,
I'm learning this board.
So he needs to have strength and vitality. So we'll kind of even put 4 points into each.
So
dexterity.
the white means you can still add to it. Is that what it means?
Yeah, the highlighted.
Yeah.
Yep. That means we can
Or
either
take
add.
away.
Yeah,
Okay,
add,
I got it.
subtract.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I remember this being a really fun part of the game when I played Wizardry.
Yeah.
I remember building my characters. I spent time. I gave it thought. I focused on it. I was like, yeah, what would be best?
For sure. So 20 strength. Give him some extra dexterity so that he actually has a chance to hit with his weapon. Because if it's too low and he's swinging like mad, all he uses is a meat stick, right?
That needs to be up.
Vitality is health, so he's going to have a lot of health. He's up to 120 health now, so that's pretty sweet.
Okay, so he's starting off good.
Yep, he's starting off healthy and strong. He is literally a bull.
He's a fucking bull. That's what I would want in the front line.
So, same traits available as before, except for mutation. We now have rage. Your strength is temporarily increased by 10 when you have less than 20% health remaining.
I like that.
So it's like a berserker rage.
I like that, especially in the front.
Yeah. Strength
mind.
suddenly goes
no,
up.
No, he doesn't need a strong mind. He just needs to be a meat axe.
So Headhunter, we can make him as well. He gets 1 strength for each skull he carries.
Well, okay, so that means something. I'm not sure what
so you'll pick up skulls periodically throughout the game.
Okay, and you get a point for it.
And he gets an extra strength every time. Right now he's got 20 strength.
So if we find a skull or we kill somebody and we take his skull.
Yeah.
And he packs it up. But can he give it to the guy that carries everything?
No, he has to hold on to it.
Okay, so he's carrying it and he gets. I wonder how many skulls a guy can carry.
He's a bull.
He is. Put a backpack on him.
We should probably give him toughness so that he has extra 20 health. Physical punishment. Health goes up by 20, so he's now 140. So he's got a lot more health than our Pooba. Pooba's actually kind of squishy. I wonder if we should
put him in the back,
or maybe give him some more vitality, or change muscular to. I don't know. I feel like we should give him more health. That's all right though. What do we have here?
You can you? Healthy.
So this healthy gives health plus 20. Vitality only gives. Wasn't it 5 points per vitality? Maybe it's ranks up differently. No, it seems to be 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, yeah. So vitality, I don't get why vitality gives 10 health.
Healthy gives 2 vitality, right?
The amount of health points you have and regeneration. So I guess vitality also gives you poison resistance and health regeneration, whereas toughness just gives you 20 health. So you get 10 health.
But toughness gives you 20 health. I mean, like.
He'd be up to 105 health if we give him toughness.
See. Well, why wouldn't you do that though? Why wouldn't you want to do that?
Because there's other options as well.
I know, but if he's in front, he's got to be tough.
Sure.
Like super tough, strong, tough.
So we should make him 100 health, 140 health. That sounds pretty good. They both have toughness. That's all right.
Yeah.
And then we'll do. Should we? See, here's my concern about rage. Right, it's a sweet one. You get 10 extra, strength when he's below 20% health.
Right. So
but he's got a ton of health.
Second breath.
Sure, but he's got a ton of health. It's going to take us a while for us to take advantage of this skill. Because he's got so much health, we have to wait till he gets so low. It'll be nice in a pinch, like when suddenly we're getting.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. But you could.
But we don't get to use the trait.
But it's going to be added to. It's going to grow as the game goes on, though.
Just 10. No, it's just 10 points the whole game.
Oh, that's it?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
We will get strength as the game goes on, so we might get up to like 140. We'll think about it that way. If we have 140 strength and then suddenly we have 10 more, it's like.
Yeah.
And we have to wait till he's almost dead for it to occur. I'm a little skeptical.
I got that. I hear it. Yeah. It's not something you can change later, right?
Right. So what if we did this? What if we took away toughness?
But you can give it to somebody else. Oh, I see what you're saying. Let me ask you this. Are these 4 guys going to be the only 4 guys throughout the game?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. We're not going to add to our company.
Uh-uh.
Okay. This is cool. See, I remember adding to the company in Wizardry. Not a lot, but it's like you needed more to end the game, to solve the game, to kill the great gargoyle lord or whatever it was.
Okay. So before we do skills, we have to flesh out our mage. He's an insectoid, so he's a bug. He's a big walking bug. He's like a praying mantis.
Okay.
A 6 foot tall praying mantis that casts spells. Right?
Okay.
I want to pick different pictures for these guys too. Ooh, this guy looks magnificent.
Can you change those as you go along the game?
No, I think these are the same ones for the rest of the game.
Pictures?
So maybe we should change Pooba to we can be a
don't
lady.
look like a Pooh to me.
We can be like a sorceress lady.
Or a guy.
Oh, let's just have it be Fabio.
Okay.
This guy's really cool. I like him. Oh, this art is really cool. Can you see it on the screen?
Yep.
So the Ticklick, what should he look like? This guy.
Oh. I like the dude. Yeah, I like that.
The guy with the skull cap on. Yeah, Ticklick. He's just holding all of our herbs and just growing in his backpack.
He's the guru.
Oh wow, look at these guys. So we can have a giant bee.
And what is he?
He's our caster. He's our mage.
Oh, okay. Dang him, yeah. The red eyes.
Red eyes.
Or the one next to him, yeah. Yeah, I like him. That
Bee.
one.
Let's do the honeybee or the bumblebee.
Yeah,
just a huge bumblebee.
We got a brown brigade there.
We'll call him Bzzz.
Love it, love it.
He's our wizard for sure, right?
Yes.
We could have him be a battle mage, but I think wizards are better.
Yes.
Awesome. So insectoids get quick.
Wizards will probably have spells, or there's no spells in the game?
There are spells. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So our insectoid can have chitin armor. The body's covered by a thick chitin shell. I don't think that's chitin. I don't remember how that's pronounced. You gain protect.
You shitting?
You gain protection 10, so we don't really need protection on them. He's going to be squishy anyways.
Right. Yeah.
So quickness.
I would say stealth. That would be like stealth.
Well, quickness is going to give us a faster cooldown on actions performed, so we'll be able to cast spells back faster.
Right. That sounds like something you'd want.
Strong mind, willpower +2.
I would say yes for anybody to cast spells.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else that we'd really... Yeah, let's do strong mind. He's a quick spellcaster, so we'll give him 21 willpower. Give him one more health for just to balance out 10 health. He doesn't need any dexterity. He's just going to be in the back. Strength, carrying capacity,
doesn't need
melee
that.
And throwing weapons.
He's
doesn't
not
really need
carrying
it.
shit.
We should really just give him health, and we'll max out his willpower, and then we'll just... I wonder if this... Evasion, shock resistance...
And damage you deal with.
Should we put 1 point in there? Feels like a waste. We'll just put him in. We'll just
but
do
this
health and
grows
willpower.
too as the game evolves, right?
Yeah, he'll get stuff. Okay, sweet. So there's our lineup. We got
Cool.
Pooba, Shamgar, Ticklick, and Bzzz.
I like Pooba. I like the Pooba.
All right.
The Grand Pooba.
Sweet.
Nice.
Cool.
So, you've done these skills yet?
That's what we're gonna do next when we come back.
Cool. That was way fun.
All right.
I remember reading the directions to the game Wizardry,